bought this little, oh hey y'all, what's up, oh my goodness, I bought this little Mickey Mouse thing around Christmas, at the end of Christmas. I thought it was just so cute. I had a Minnie Mouse one and I broke it by accident, and you know, she was just so calm and quiet, and all she did was just move her little head like a little bubblehead doll should. And I got me a Mickey Mouse, and he makes this constant ticking noise as if my blinker is on at all times, and sometimes it gets me. Sometimes I'm flipping my blinker thinking it's on, trying to turn it off, and it's not on. It's Mickey. Can y'all see Mickey? It's Mickey. Anyway, I wanted to say something before I ended my last video. But last night I'm a huge fan of Strong Mommy Chrissy. And when I first stumbled upon her video, I think she was sharing an issue with her and her husband. And you know, then I stumbled across another video before I subscribed to her channel. Oh well, I commented on that video so negatively. Why's my alarm? Oh damn, I gotta call Verizon about my daughter's damn phone. What the hell is my phone? This is what happens when you have two damn phones. Yeah, so I commented on the video, but I commented negatively, because I didn't understand, and I'm just not coming through the whole video. And you know, people, you don't know people, but then you start passing judgment. You know, you don't know nothing, and I was so wrong. Oh my God, I was like so wrong about what I said about her. And damn it, if I could see her to apologize, I would. But then I subscribed and I started following her and watching her, and man, that young lady is freaking amazing. She is an amazing young lady, and I would just like to applaud her for her strength and courage, and her stamina, and just her desire to just take care of her children and herself, and to just do what she needs to do to keep that cash flash flow going, honey. It's amazing. And I was watching her video again last night about I think she was eating Mexican food or something, and she was sharing about, you know, the abuse that she had to go through. And she spoke on that, and then she shared how she, you know, how she came through it, how she persevered through it. And she commented on the fact that, you know, she should have, could have, would have, but she didn't. And everything she said, I related to it, because I've been married 4 times. I've been in love many times. And, you know, and as women, I'm not sure if men are in touch with their psyche and their emotions like women are. But as women, we know when we need to get out of a relationship. We know when we're not to lay down with someone. We know when we are not to go on that first date with someone. But for some reason, we just tend to just shun off the warning signs, and we pursue with what we want to do and what our heart is telling us to do. Because I always tell my children, your mind overanalyzes things. Your heart will deceive you, but your mind, your soul, your gut will never lie to you. And I don't know if you believe in the law of attraction, if you believe in intuition, if you believe in the inner goddess, I call her, I don't know about men, but I know for us women, I know for a fact that those things are real. If I had listened to everything my inner goddess has told me, if I had listened to my intuitions, if I had listened to the universe, some things that is happening to me now, I would never be going through. It would not be happening to me. And for some reason, we always think that we can change a person as women. We always think that our sex is better, we look better, or why would he be with me if he didn't this and he didn't that, or I wasn't this or I wasn't that. Sometimes men uses a woman to overcome another woman. I don't know if you know any man that has left a woman and not having to go to another woman. For me, every man I know, every husband I have divorced, every boyfriend that I have left, they have never had another woman on the side because I left them. And actually, I'm lying. Well, they've never had a woman on the side that they can go to after I leave them. But it's always because of another woman why I leave them. Because they're cheating. They're just side pieces. And I figure if I'm not good enough for you to be at home with, then you know what? Bye-bye. And I am just quick to drop them, honey. Married or not, I can't do it. And now I have the biggest fucking headache of all. But, but any man who leaves a woman is because of another woman. They have another woman that's there to pick up what they believe is better than what you can give them, or what they are manipulated to think. I have not known a man to leave a woman and just be alone. I'm not saying that there isn't one out there, and I'm not saying that this doesn't happen. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying my truth and my experiences with my girlfriends and women I've encountered in my life. Their man, my mother's husband, boyfriend, like if their man left their boyfriend, husband, whatever, side piece, left them because there was another woman there. Because men are not survivors like women are. They're not built like us. Their emotions are not as strong as ours. It's like men don't think with their heart. Like, they don't start thinking with, from my belief, my experience. I am no therapist here, and I'm no psychiatrist or, no mental doctor or anything. I'm just, from my experience, is that a man fall in love gradually over time of being with someone, of spending. First, when they see you, I believe they're attracted to the physical. And then when they fall in love with you because of, something in that moment of conversating, or that or that first date kind of hit them, and they're not even really acknowledging that, but it's there, you're pulling something out of them that they normally wouldn't give to someone that they will hit for a night and quit, or hit for a couple of nights and then, that's it. And gradually, second date, third date, time spent together, dinner at my house, dinner at your house. Next thing you know, they want to bring you to go see mom, and they're like, wow, man, yeah. And when a guy clings onto you like that, you're kind of like their life support. It's like you're like mom to them, you know, and they need you. And the only way they can, because when anybody is with someone, we are connected. You would never get rid of the person that you're with, because every once in a while you think of that person you're with 10 years ago, 5 years ago, 3 years ago, and you have memories of them, and you know, a little part of you get all warm and like, oh my God, or a smile may come across your face, or a tear may fall, or you may frown. You never, memories stick with you. When a person comes into your life, you can never get rid of them. You never break free from them. But you do move on. You do move on. You probably become happier. But then you start to think, what if, you know? What if this? What if that? What if, but hey, can't live in the past. But a guy will leave you when he finds someone that he believes he connects with better than you, or in that moment she manipulates his mind to think that she's better than you, or you know, and then he leaves and he goes to this woman and he takes you with him. And either he takes you with him to remind him of what he did wrong so he doesn't do it again to this person, or he takes everything you did right and look for it in that person. And if she can't manifest those feelings in him, he wants to come running back to you. You know, I believe this is how it works. Regardless, you're always a part of him. He will never forget you. In the same way, you will never forget him, because we are all drawn to each other. When we lay together and love together and kiss together and build together and have children together, we are tied spiritually, emotionally, and physically forever. You know? So, yeah, oh Lord, these dogs. I'm at work, so I'm gonna have to jump off this phone. Yeah, and for us women, you know, we can move on, but we're gonna go through some things. We're gonna cry. We're gonna hurt. And that's not to say man doesn't hurt, or they don't cry, or they don't feel pain. They just deal with it differently. You know, and some women also go out there and jump in another relationship to get over a man. We do that too, but we do it so differently. You know, we go in that relationship to cater to that man to get over the other one. Men go in it to get catered to. You know, and relationship is just so damn hard. That's when you love someone and you try and you try and you try and it doesn't work. But there's always that thing that's in you that's telling you to run, and you don't listen. Don't do it. This is not forever. This is only temporary. You're gonna hurt. Your heart's gonna break. Don't do it. Don't do it. But we just always, we overanalyze, we overthink. When the answer is right there in the moment, we have to, but you know, no, really? But what if it's not so? What if it's just gray and not smoky gray? What if it's just dark blue and not black? What if it's just half white and not white? We're always trying to find a different way to see what is really so, you know? And at the end of it all, we get hurt. We hurt. We get hurt. And we become broken. And we move on to the next. And the same thing happens. It's like we don't give ourselves time to heal and to process the pain, to sift out what went wrong, what what boundaries were crossed to get to that place. How can I do this better? You know, and time heals. If we don't give ourselves time to heal, we're broken, because you have to realize that our heartbreaks are like a glass. When you break something, or vase, this is a vase. When you break a vase or a vase, I can't figure out the difference between the two. When you break something and you glue it back together, it's like I have this beautiful sculptured face at my house. My granddaughter broke it. I glued the apple back together. The face, I just turned around and it looks like nothing happened to it. But the apple she broke, I love this apple. And she broke it, and I glued it back together. It looks good from a distance. When you come closer, you can still see the cracks in it. You know, and that's how we are. We're always hurting. We always have pain inflicted upon us, and it does damage. We're not damaged goods, but it does damage a part of our trust, and you know, and we just need to give ourselves time to process that brokenness, to heal that brokenness. Because when you get a cut, the scar is still there. It doesn't go away. You know, and it doesn't hurt anymore, but it's there to remind. The scar is there to remind you of how you got that cut, and try not to do what you did to get the cut. Don't do it again. And that's what life teaches us. But for some reason, we just can't seem to process that. I tell you, I wish I knew then what I know now. My outcome in life would be so different. And even when I did know it, I figured, you know what, nah, it won't happen again, honey. And even when my inner self was saying, Angela, don't. This is, girl. Everything was, and I just, like the shield, just no. And here I am today. So broken that I cannot put myself back together again. But I'm trying. Every day is hard. But Strong Mommy Chrissy was so right yesterday. And I'm just here to kind of speak on that a little bit further. You know, listen to yourself. Give yourself time to heal. You know, like I told my daughter a couple of days ago, see you're wrong. Just see you're wrong. See where you went wrong. Don't be concerned about what that person did, because you entered that person's space, or you allow that person to enter your space to hurt you. So therefore, it's not their fault while you're hurting. It's actually yours. Because to hurt me once, but to hurt me twice, especially twice in the same way, I'm out. You know. But value your space, find your boundaries, share your boundaries. Let people know what you are willing to put up with and not tolerate. Let people know, because when a person knows your boundaries and they know how to interact with you and how to speak to you, when they go outside of that realm, that's like, uh-oh. Did you remember I told you? You know, and sometimes men need reminders, you know? But always make sure, but to do it a second and third time, dismissive, disrespectful, and you gotta go. Ladies, value your self-worth, know your boundaries, share your boundaries, know your values, know what's important to you. And lay with dogs, you will catch fleas. And not everything that looks good is good. Okay? Believe me, I know. Angel's gonna go. I'm gonna go try to earn my wings today. But I'm going to, one of these days, I'm gonna fly off this earth. And I'm going straight up. So everybody, stay blessed. If you're not blessed, do something good to get some blessings today. Be blessed, be bold, be beautiful, but most importantly, be the best you can be from the inside out. Share a smile. Don't be mean. I'm out.